Good morning. Thank you so much for being here today. And it is exactly 4:59 a.m. Been up since 4 this morning. I couldn't sleep. But I don't feel tired or fatigue or anything. And I've got to say, it feels good. Not because I have finally figured it out. Finally have my things together. Finally got a new job. Or making more money. Or new relationships. Nothing new. From a life point of view, perspective point of view, it still suck. It's still fucking dog shit. Nothing changed since last week or the week before. But the little things that I've been changing from just a little thing, whether I'm making the bed neatly in the morning, make sure all the laundries are done and full, putting where they belong, making sure the floor is clean, the entire apartment is neatly. That feeling when you just sit in this clean and neatly space, it feels good. It feels really, really, really good. And the most important things of all, I am on a streak of breaking the bad habits. Whether it is eating junk foods, no jerking off, going to bed early, less screen times on my phone. And just these little things make me feel so good. Especially the jerking off one. Especially when you feel alone all the time. You live alone. And you have that urge to do it. And you fight it. And you overcome it. It feels good. Because like once in a while you get that urge to do it. I'm 27. I get horny. Very often, actually. But sometimes you gotta learn how to overdrive that system inside of your head that's telling you to stay in comfort and do things that make you feel good in the moment, but you will suffer the day after or even hours later. And I think that the world that we live in today make us soft because we get things so easily. Everything is from the reach of our fingertip. You want food, you get on an app on your phone, couple click, and then 20 minutes later, someone came to your door and bring the food to you. You need groceries? Whip out the phone. Couple clicks. An hour, 2 hours later, grocery right in front. Grocery right in front of your door. You want a new relationship? You're gonna get on an app. You swipe. There you go. You found one. So easy. All you gotta do is sit in here on the couch and look for it. You want a sugar daddy or sugar mommy or something? there's an app for it too. There's something for everything on this device, on your hand. You literally don't need to go anywhere anymore to interact with people, to do anything. And I feel like, comfort create soft man, and hard times create strong men. Maybe I need to try to learn to embrace the hardships, the things that I'm going through, and knows that these things are helping me becoming the version that I was meant to be. And it's okay to suffer for a season. It's okay. And slowly I'm realizing that either I try or don't try or not try at all, it won't matter in the end. We all gonna die. And I was watching this sci-fi movie that, the Earth's gonna explode and everything's gonna be gone, and, the water rises and all of us is gonna die, except for the people that get on some rocket ship and go to the moon or somewhere else in space. Who knows? And people are gonna extinct just like the dinosaurs. Then why does it matter? Why does it matter that we're trying to do something here, or even leave behind a legacy, hoping that people would remember? But I feel like if in my lifetime, in the next 10, 20 years, 30 years, if this thing could help people, I think that's all that matters. It's not the lifetimes after me, but this lifetime. And I'm working on that, because every day as I wake up, there's always that voice inside of me telling me that I'm not good enough, I'm not ready, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. And most importantly of all, it tells me that I suck. So stop doing this podcast, because people are gonna think I'm stupid. People are gonna think I'm a loser. It's clearly shown, you're on episode, what is it now? 346, 347, 347. And no one's watching, no one's listening. It's gotta say something. Your content suck. No one wanna listen to this shit. And then you go to the analysis. People click on this and then they only listen to this for 5-6 seconds and then they click away. But you know what motivated me? Motivated me to keep going through the tough times sometimes, most of the time. It's that one person on YouTube that's always listening early in the morning. And I think this is the guy. He is crazy enough to listen all the way to the end, every single episode. He pressed a like button every time. And it's making me feel so fucking proud of myself that I am actually influencing someone's life. And I hope it's for the better. I hope he becomes a better version of himself by listening to this. this is the sole reason why I am enjoying doing this much more now, because I'm actually influencing someone's life, and it makes you feel good when you have an intention making an impact on someone's life. And I'm not trying to reach thousands of people, millions of people, but sometimes one is enough. Just one person at a time. At least if tomorrow I die, I'll die happily knowing that I did something. I did something useful. I left something behind for the people that are still here to use. Especially when they're going through a rough time, a rough period of their life. Because just let's face it, we all gonna have to go through hard things in life. But these things are good for you. Yes. Even though I'm facing it right now, feeling like there's nothing left to hold on to, but actually these are the lessons, the training grounds to build, to train you into the person you were meant to be, the person you asked you wanted to be. So this is what you get. Not the easy way, but the hard way, because the hard way is the only way. We have to learn to discipline ourselves, because this is one life we ever gonna get. With that, women, that's all I know for sure. We don't know if there's a chance after this, but we know for sure this is what we have right now. We gotta make the most out of it, right? But it's hard. It's hard to hit the gym when you have so many things you have to deal with. It's hard to work on yourself when you just are not in the right mindset, not living in the right environment. But we all get to choose what we do with our life. And sometimes it's just that one leap of faith, doing something different, moving to somewhere new, trying out something out of your comfort zone. It's hard, but the hard way is the only way, sometimes. But what I've learned and realized that once you overcome these difficult things, you feel great. You feel so much better about yourself. It's like, I always tell myself, I have to be in a relationship. I have to have a lot of money. I have to have a good job. I have to have a lot of friends. I gotta have all these things that society telling me that once you have these things, you feel like you're enough. But I have none of those things. I'm a broke ass motherfucker. I don't have any friends, girlfriend. The investment accounts go to shit. The job I'm doing is, people look down on. What else? I don't wear expensive clothes, designer brand. I can't think of anything else. Maybe there are more, but I couldn't think of anything more. But I don't have any of those things. But I'm okay. I feel okay and content with where I am recently. Not because of having any of those things, but just cleaning up the place up and just being grateful for the things I have, rather than focusing on the things I don't. And it brings so much perspective in life when you focusing on the things you already have, and you wake up and you realize, I'm lucky. I'm lucky to have this body that's working perfectly. I'm not having to live with a missing leg, missing arm, not being able to see, not being able to hear. Especially, I'm not nearsighted or farsighted either. And I should be grateful for that. That I don't have to wear glasses. That I don't have any kind of disability. Be glad that I have a perfect working body. But we don't realize that. We like to think of the things we don't have. But if you've been listening to this podcast, I think the most important things that we can realize that wanting what we already have is much better than wanting the things we don't have. Or just having, or just starting from the little things, and then they start to add up. Like just washing the dishes, making your bed, do the laundry, clean the house. These little things that's been stuck in your brain. It's like a garage. You put so much stuff in it, and it feels clutter. You feel like you have a lot of things you need to do. You just feel so overwhelmed with all the things in your life. But you keep on kicking the can down the road, putting more stuff in the garage and not getting rid of them. And these little things like dishes, laundry, the floor, the couch, the place, you do these things, you get them out of the way. You're cleaning up the garage. Now your mind feels less clutter. You feel less overwhelmed. Even though you don't have any of those things that you think would make you feel happy. And yet you feel content with yourself. And I'm talking about myself personally. It's just how what it feels like. Feels like life is coming back to me. And I don't even have any of those things. Still living alone. But still, I feel happier. Just because it feels like I've been accomplishing something. Having the discipline enough to have the will to walk away from the things that have been keeping me here stuck and clutter. So yeah, just one day at a time. One day at a time. And one day we'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. Just have to keep walking. One step at a time. Right? Thank you so much, so much for listening. And if you're still here listening, from the bottom of my heart, I love you. No, truly. Because you gotta be crazy enough to be listening this long. All the way till the end. And I appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.